Tate Martell started to get Division I attention at just 7 years old. He had his own TV show when he was a senior in high school, and many thought he would eventually grace an NFL field with his natural talent. But now, at 26 years old, Tate Martell is retired from professional football, and his college career never panned out like most expected. But whatever happened to Tate Martell? And how did his career take such an expected turn after so much promise? Today on Football Lore, we explore the football career and life of Tate Martell. Tate Martell's football journey began early in his hometown of the San Diego area, where he quickly stood out as a young quarterback in Pop Warner football. While most kids his age were opting to run the ball, Martell was unique for his strong arm and ability to throw. Even at just 7 years old, he was already demonstrating skills far beyond his years, making a name for himself in youth football. His natural talent for passing the ball set him apart from the crowd and sparked early interest from those in the football community. By the time he was 14, Martell's abilities had already caught the attention of major college programs, something that was nearly unheard of at such a young age. Among those impressed was Steve Sarkisian, then the head coach at the University of Washington. Sarkisian saw in Martell the potential to become a great college quarterback, leading Martell to make an incredibly early decision in his football career, committing to Washington at just 14 years old. The move raised eyebrows, as it was rare for a player so young to be courted by top-tier programs. Martell's commitment to Washington was a sign of just how promising his football future seemed to be. His early success and attention only added to the expectations surrounding him as he progressed through high school. Martell played for powerhouse high school programs and continued to impress on the field, further solidifying his reputation as one of the top quarterback prospects in the country. Though still a teenager, he was already facing the pressure of living up to the high expectations set for him from such an early age. Tate Martell's high school football journey began at Poway High School in his hometown of San Diego, but his first season was less than stellar as he led the team to a 4-7 record. Despite his talent, Martell decided a change was needed to further his development and football career. He transferred to Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas, a national powerhouse in high school football known for producing elite talent. Martell stepped into the shoes of Randall Cunningham Jr., taking over as the starting quarterback for his sophomore, junior, and senior seasons. At Bishop Gorman, Martell truly flourished. The program's elite environment and competition allowed him to showcase his skills at the highest level of high school football. During his senior year, he led the team to an undefeated 15-0 season, passing for 2,362 yards and 41 touchdowns while rushing for 1,253 yards and adding another 21 touchdowns on the ground. His outstanding performance earned him the prestigious Gatorade Football Player of the Year award, cementing his place as one of the top high school quarterbacks in the country. Martell's high school career was nothing short of dominant. After transferring to Bishop Gorman, he went a perfect 45-0 as a starter, never losing a game in his time there. By the time he graduated, he had accumulated 7,510 passing yards and 113 touchdowns, finishing second in Nevada high school football history for passing yards. His dual threat ability, combining his arm strength with his speed and agility, made him a nightmare for defenses and one of the most highly sought-after recruits in the nation. He secured several state championships and became a 5-star recruit. While at Bishop Gorman, Martell's rise to stardom was documented in the popular Netflix series QB1, which followed him, along with fellow quarterbacks Jake Fromm and Taven Bowers through their senior seasons. The show gave fans an inside look at the pressures and challenges of being a top high school quarterback, highlighting Martell's journey as he prepared to take the next step in his football career by committing to Ohio State University. However, before heading to Ohio State, Martell transferred and graduated from Desert Pines High School after Bishop Gorman wouldn't allow him to graduate early. Martell's journey at Ohio State started with promise, but quickly took some surprising turns. Redshirting his true freshman season in 2017, he spent the year preparing for what was to come. In 2018, as a redshirt freshman, Martell battled in spring camp for the coveted starting quarterback role, but ultimately found himself backing up future first-round NFL pick Dwayne Haskins. When the Buckeyes opened their season against Oregon State, Martell saw limited action, completing 3 passes for 33 yards. But it was the following week against Rutgers where he made his biggest impact, throwing his first and only career touchdown, a 51-yard bomb to Terry McLaurin, and showcasing his mobility with a 47-yard touchdown run. Despite showing flashes of potential, Martell's time at Ohio State was overshadowed by the looming transfer of Georgia's highly touted quarterback Justin Fields. When rumors of Fields joining the Buckeyes surfaced, Martell boldly tweeted, "Word of advice, don't swing and miss, especially not your second time." A clear message directed at Fields. Martell's confidence didn't stop there. He publicly dismissed the idea of leaving Ohio State, saying, "Why would I leave for someone who hasn't put in a single second into this program?" He was sure he would be the starting quarterback, insisting there wasn't a chance he'd run from the competition or the program he had invested so much in. However, things quickly took a turn. Fields officially announced his transfer to Ohio State in early January 2019, and Martell's previous confidence began to waver. Less than 2 weeks after Fields' decision, Martell shocked many by entering the NCAA transfer portal on January 10th. It was a surprising move considering his public declarations of loyalty and determination to win the starting job. In a short span, Martell went from fully confident in his future at Ohio State to seeking a fresh start elsewhere. His journey became a cautionary tale of bold words, unexpected turns, and the unpredictable world of college football. On January 15th, 2019, Tate Martell took to social media to announce his decision to transfer from Ohio State to the University of Miami, a move that sparked immediate intrigue. Martell, who was originally recruited to Ohio State by Urban Meyer, sought a fresh start following the transition to new head coach Ryan Day. Typically, NCAA rules would have required Martell to sit out a year before being eligible to play, but he applied for a hardship waiver, citing the coaching change at Ohio State as the reason he should be allowed to play immediately at Miami. On March 19th, 2019, Martell's request was granted, and the NCAA declared him eligible to play for the Hurricanes during the 2019 season. Expectations were high, as Martell was expected to bring his dual-threat abilities to the Miami offense. However, the competition for the starting quarterback job was fierce, and on August 12th, 2019, Miami's football program announced that redshirt freshman Jarren Williams had won the starting job, leaving Martell without the role he had hoped for. In a surprising turn, Martell opted to switch positions, moving to wide receiver in an attempt to contribute to the team in any way possible. However, after a brief stint at receiver, he returned to the quarterback position, continuing to battle for playing time. Martell's tumultuous journey at Miami didn't get easier, as in September 2020, he opted out of the season altogether after being suspended for a game at the start of the year, marking yet another twist in his unpredictable college football career. At this point, the odds of him recovering and starting for an elite D1 program were mostly over, but he transferred back to Las Vegas to attempt to lead the UNLV football team to relevance. On July 26, 2021, Tate Martell made headlines once again by announcing his transfer to UNLV, hoping to rejuvenate his football career closer to home. After a turbulent college journey that had taken him from Ohio State to Miami, Martell sought a fresh start with the UNLV Rebels. The move offered a chance for him to return to his roots in Las Vegas and play in a more familiar environment, bringing with him the high expectations that had followed him throughout his career. However, Martell's 2021 season at UNLV was cut short due to injury. He appeared in only 2 games and attempted just 1 pass, leaving little room for him to showcase his abilities or rekindle the potential many had seen in him during his high school days. Despite the optimism surrounding his arrival at UNLV, injuries once again hampered his playing time, making it another difficult chapter in Martell's rollercoaster college football career. Realizing even starting at UNLV was going to be beyond him, he decided to retire from football to focus on his business ventures instead. In January of 2022, Joe Arrigo of Franchise Sports Media reported that Tate Martell, the former high school phenom and college football journeyman, had officially retired from football. After a career filled with twists and turns, Martell decided to step away from the game that had defined much of his life to focus on new ventures. I wanted to give an update on UNLV QB Tate Martell. He is retired from football and focusing on business ventures, Arrigo announced. He is grateful for Coach Arroyo and UNLV for giving him a chance. I would also keep an eye on what Tate has going on business-wise. It's about to blow up. After several transfers, position changes, and a string of injuries, Martell's decision to retire signaled the end of a once highly anticipated football career. Despite the challenges he faced, Martell expressed gratitude for his time at UNLV and the opportunity the program and Coach Arroyo had given him. While his football journey didn't pan out as many expected, Martell is now focused on new opportunities in the business world. He owns a brand called King Makers that, based on what I can find, is a social club for entrepreneurs in Tampa that they can use to network and make business connections. He also has helped out at a few football camps with youth players. Tate Martell's journey through college football serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of putting too much hype on a young player. Martell was a high school sensation, dominating at Bishop Gorman with an undefeated record as a starter and being hailed as the next big thing. But the immense expectations that surrounded him didn't translate into college success. His story is proof that early hype doesn't always guarantee a smooth path in the cutthroat world of college football. The pressure on elite young players like Martell can often lead to underwhelming performances, especially in a game where the competition level increases exponentially. The college game has a way of humbling even the most promising athletes, and Martell is a prime example. Despite his talent, the constant shifts in coaching staff, transfers, and position changes at Ohio State and Miami expose the harsh realities of college football. It's a sport where scheme, opportunity, and circumstance play a massive role in a player's success, sometimes making elite high school stars look out of place. Despite an impressive high school career, Martell may have never needed the spotlight of a TV show. The attention added more pressure to his already high-profile career. Martell's experience is a reminder that football, like life, doesn't always follow the script laid out during a player's youth. That is the story of Tate Martell. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate you pressing the like button and letting me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. We post videos like this 3 times a week and would really appreciate your support as we try to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you for watching.